Hello there everybody, welcome back, and I'm here to be talking about the newest video for SBID, aka Sawyer Breaks It Down, number 18. Now this is a series where I like to talk about stuff that happens in the movie industry or entertainment industry, something that I really feel like I have something to say about and just talk about. And this is one of those cases. Now, this has to be one of the craziest things I've seen at the Oscars, or just on like a unscripted type of moment like that in a long time. And that, of course, is Will Smith slapping Chris Rock for what Chris Rock said about Will Smith's wife. Now, the context behind this is really interesting because the initial reaction from a lot of us was, is this scripted? What's going on here? Because when it initially happens, when the smack happens, the audio cuts out and you see Will Smith's clearly saying some like he's really mad and angry, and everyone does, like, no one really knows what to react. Like, some people are kind of cringing, other people are like, and it's just crazy. And then you find out, so the main details on how this happened was Chris Rock was going to be presenting this award for documentary short feature, I believe was the award, and he made a joke about how Jada Pinkett Smith, how she was going to be in G.I. Jane 2, which the original G.I. Jane, I believe the main character, was bald. This lady was bald. And Jada Pinkett Smith, who suffers from this disease called leukemia, or I probably pronounced it wrong, and I do apologize for that. But she suffers from that disease where she's lost, pretty much almost all, if not all, of her hair from it. And, for women, hair is like their hair. That's part of what makes them, how they look. And it's like, it sucks to lose your hair to something like that, especially if, you're a girl. So that's, it's been a long, hard battle for her. And it's a really tragic disease that, like, it sucks when that happens to you, when, your hair's falling out and stuff, especially when it's for something like that. So how she feels about that is already pretty bad. So, and there's been a lot of misconception about this. Everyone knows about this because she's been open and public about this. So I'm positive that Chris Rock knew about this because he's made jokes about, the Smiths in the past. So he knew about this, and he made the joke knowing about this, and that caused Will Smith, because at first Will Smith, he was kind of laughing about it, and then he noticed his wife wasn't a fan of it. And so things went pretty crazy from there. And he basically gets up and slaps him on live TV. And like I said, the reactions from everyone was just, this has to be scripted, right? This is a joke. And now everyone's been jumping to different sides. A lot of people have been saying, Will Smith, that was uncalled for. He assaulted him on live TV. While other people are saying Chris Rock deserved it for telling a messed up joke about Will Smith's wife on live TV, making it more publicized that, what she's been going through and struggling with. And both sides, it's really interesting because normally, like, even no matter the circumstances, I never condone, going up and slapping someone for saying a joke. But I see both sides are at the wrong. Will Smith shouldn't have gone up and slapped Chris Rock for that. And Chris Rock should not have said that, especially if he knew, which I'm positive he did, because she's been talking about it for the past few years, and he's made jokes about them in the past. So I'm pretty sure he knew, and he still did that. So I think both sides were wrong. And a lot of people also have been saying how Will Smith should get his Oscar taken away, or he should not be allowed to show up at the Oscars again. And I'm, again, conflicted because the Oscars have a history of a lot of messed up stuff. And those people have not been getting in trouble. Like, there's this one that I've been seeing trending a lot, how this Native American woman who accepted the award, or chose not to accept the award on Marlon Brando's behalf in the early 70s, I believe, because of how, the Native American people are depicted in the media at the time and stuff that was going on in their current, news cycle and their current climate. And she was just bringing to light how she thought it was messed up how, that Hollywood and all were treating, Native Americans in media. And that caused John Wayne, who was this big actor, Western actor around that time, had to be restrained by like 6 guys because he wanted to, beat her up. And that's not the only case. This one African American lady from Gone with the Wind, who was nominated, I believe she won the Oscar, she was not even allowed to sit, with her cast members. They forced her to sit at the back because of her skin color. So again, these were different times, and it's tragic and all that this stuff happened, but the Oscars has a history of messed up behavior from people at the event. So to just punish Will Smith when all these other people, again, it was a different time, it was a while ago, but still, it's just kind of hypocritical to look at it like that, how they all got away with their stuff, but Will Smith's potentially going to lose his Oscar, which he did a phenomenal performance. Which, by the way, I think it's kind of insane how this dude literally went from bitch slapping Chris Rock to literally like 30 minutes later winning the Oscar. I think that's insanity. Like, what a crazy night there. And you could see, like, when Will Smith, he did his speech for awarding it, he's like really sad. He's crying. He feels bad about it, and he says, I defend my family and stuff like that. So I feel bad for the guy because, like, we don't know all that much about, what goes on with their personal lives and how that's affect them and all the other stuff going on. And just that probably set him over the edge. And it's a really tragic situation that, of course, everyone's memeing to proportion. There's so many memes of this thing. Everyone's talking about it. It's just, it's wild, the amount of media attention and everything it's getting. But I guess it's not too unsurprising because you never see a celebrity smack another celebrity like this on TV, unscripted. Like, this was just crazy, and I do believe this wasn't scripted. This was definitely not intentional because no one was expecting this. That's why they cut the audio, like I said, when the event happened. And it's just crazy because that's pretty much all I have to say about this, because I'm still at a loss for words about what transpired. But yeah, that was all I had to say about this incident. What do you guys have to say about, what were your reactions when you saw it? And did you see it live, or did you see people talking about it either in the morning or minutes after, when videos of it and people talk about it have been blowing up? Again, let me know down below in the comment section. It was crazy. But yeah, hit the subscribe button and the bell as well to get notified on when I upload. And thank you all so much for watching. This means a lot to me, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye.